I hope you have a wonderful evening so far, that you're enjoying yourself, the company, the students, the ideas, and the movement that we have created together. Now I would like to introduce someone who is a supporter of ours for many years. Frayda Levy, her husband, and indeed her whole family supported Students for Liberty many years. Yes, give it up for Frayda. Her stepson was even one of our leaders here in North America and is now an alumnus. So the Liberty movement would not be the same without her and her family. She co-founded the Moving Picture Institute, and she is also on the board of Americans for Prosperity. Some people will say, yeah. One thing you might not know is that she is making one of the best pasta casseroles out there. And normally I do not eat carbohydrates, but that evening I consumed it a lot, way too much, but it's delicious. Welcome, Frayda Levy.
Thank you. So I am here to toast Students for Liberty of the past, the present, and the future. To Students of Liberty of the past, think back in 2007, 2008, when Students for Liberty were being founded. Obama was running for president and then won, and the media was filled with articles about how all our youth had found progressivism. And in that liberal love fest, Sloan and Alexander said, you know, this is a good time to start a libertarian organization. But they did, and they were right, because there were thousands of students who still believed in liberty. So I want to toast Students of Liberty of the past for going to campuses during the Obama administration and finding those students who said, hey, yeah, I like hope and change, but I know you can only get it with freedom. And to Students of Liberty of the present, who come to colleges now and say to students, look, the world doesn't have to be divided between those who say you're either anti-Trump or pro-Trump. For those who say, hey, look, I want to support freedom no matter who is in office. And to Students for Liberty who said, yeah, we also want to make America great, but we know you can only do it with freedom. And to my Students of Liberty of the future, I want to read a quote by Robert F. Kennedy. And he says, few will have the greatness to bend history itself, but each of us can work to change a small portion of events. And in the total, all of those acts will be written the history of America. Students for Liberty are engaging students today in the love of freedom. And they will go into their lives, and each of them, to quote Kennedy, will work to change a small portion of events. So America will be a much freer country in the future because of Students for Liberty. And I don't know what a future president is going to use as his slogan, but I think because of Students for Liberty, it's going to include the word freedom or liberty in it. So to Students of Liberty, to the past, the present, and the future, thank you.
Thank you so much, Frayda. It was wonderful. Thank you.